Okay.
What?
Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. I know that we all have busy schedules and a lot of stuff to do. Promise to make this short. Um, Today, I'll be talking about learning a foreign language and culture and how it is beneficial to you. I'm going to try to persuade you that learning a different culture, why it should be like adapted into your everyday life. My My objective is to hopefully enlighten you about some of the benefits that you may attain after learning a different culture or knowing a different language, and identify some limitations that you may be faced with as well. Firstly, culture is defined as a way of life. This is the way that you carry about yourself on a day-to-day basis. The importance of language learning increases personal development, cultural reasons, educational reasons, as well as economic reasons. Now, personal development, by learning a new language, you gain new horizons, but at the same time, you reinforce your own identity and therefore also your self-confidence. A foreign language can also contribute to stronger personality. And I got this from classbrain.com. Cultural reasons, it is fundamental truth that cultures define themselves through languages. A foreign language gives you access to another culture. It gives you the ability to communicate, to exchange views with people all over the world that you would otherwise not have communicated with. I'm currently, based off personal knowledge, I'm in a Spanish class, and I know that being able to speak to my mother-in-law in her native language was a lot more beneficial to me because I kind of felt her emotions through her language to me and relating some stuff to her. Learning a foreign language opens up a whole new dimension. It has a positive effect on intellectual growth, and it enriches and enhances mental development. Learning a foreign language is especially effective at an early age. It greatly benefits reading and writing and in one's own language. There's evidence like musical education. It contributes significantly to the development of individual intelligence. Now, the economic benefits that I'm going to state for cultural would be for professional growth. Basically, when you learn a different language or able to adapt to a different culture, you not only broaden your horizons, but you're able to more likely adapt to different changes in society. In a globalized world characterized by international links and intercultural connections, linguistic skills are crucial for employment and career. The knowledge of foreign languages increases job opportunities in many careers, where knowing another language is a real asset. This just means that everyone's employer views them as an asset, and by you having another requirement or another qualification on your resume just gives it more appeal to him as an employer on why he should hire you. The importance of foreign language study can be best realized by studying one. The accomplishing feeling you get when you learn this foreign language, as I stated earlier, it's really amazing to see the transition from not knowing a foreign language to actually knowing one. That level of accomplishment that you get should be enough. Personal satisfaction. However, it is always good for professional growth and development. Research has shown that having studied a foreign language, one can understand one's own language better. It depends that understanding of one's own culture. General language skills improve after studying foreign languages, thus enhancing the understanding of one's language as well. Study involves other learning skills, so foreign language study can raise one's ability to function in other spheres of life. After getting out of college, it is time to go for unemployment or start a business. Both of these are assets since we currently live in a kind of a diverse society where we always are faced with different cultures, different religions, different different individuals from different countries. Being able to adopt or adapt to coming from Trinidad and Tobago to the United States at first was a culture shock, but having to slowly progress into their way of life or the US way of life, I was able to better myself and therefore eliminate some of this culture shock. Now I'd like to go about asking anyone if they've known or have any of these limitations of not knowing a culture or a foreign language. Has anyone been faced with anything like that?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, Japan. I lived in Japan, like, as a dependent and stuff like that. Huh? A gaijin? I know I had a lot of problems with, like, because I started learning Japanese, I had a lot of problems with trying to understand the culture in general of the Japanese people and how they're more humble than us, and they, you know, they're not as outspoken as we are, and just trying to accept that you can't say sorry all the time, and like they don't say sorry back, and just kind of, it's very different from us.
Yeah, it is very different.
And quiet.
I think it's different too. I was there as a child, and they taught us Japanese in school. Like, that was the only language, so we would learn it like as part of our classes. So I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, I don't know Japanese now, but even for the American children, like, they integrate it into the curriculum, so it's kind of cool.
Okay. All right, thank you. Again, to go over what I discussed today, just the benefits of knowing a different culture or language. It increases personal development as well as professional growth. You also feel a sense of, I don't know, satisfaction by knowing this different language and being able to relate to the person on a cultural level, I would say. And I thank you all for your questions and concerns. Thank you.